Thanks for joining me today. I'm Tequila B with TruLuv Designz, and today I have a special request video for you. One of my subscribers had questions about the sewing machines I use, and rather than trying to write out a long explanation in the comments, I decided that I would do a video dedicated to her questions. I have 3 sewing machines and 1 serger. I will tell you about all of them. I'm not going to go into details about the features of the machines, but I am going to make sure that I answer her questions. First question was just basically wanting to know about the machines that I use. Now I'll talk about this one first. This machine is the Brother SQ9285. SQ stands for sewing and quilting, and this is a computerized machine. I will say that the first machine I purchased was a Project Runway sewing machine, and I did exchange it for this one because this one has an LED screen that lights up. It's much bigger. This was perfect for me. The LED screen on the I'm sorry, I'm saying LED, I mean LCD screen on the Project Runway machine is just a little bit smaller and it doesn't light up. But I am going to repurchase that machine because I love Project Runway, and I just think it would be great to have it as a collector's item, if nothing else. So I do plan to repurchase that machine, and if you're interested in that one, I think it only runs about $150. This one is about $199. I do not have any regrets for purchasing this machine. One of the things that I liked about this one is that you have the ability to monogram on this machine, which is why I also upgraded. This one has a reverse stitch, a needle up and down button, and then you can also adjust your speed on here. This was another thing that I liked. I don't think the Project Runway machine has an adjustable speed dial, but it is good with speed control on the foot pedal. Have I sewn jeans on these machines was her other question, and no, I have not. I did purchase a machine specifically for heavier fabrics such as denim, and I'll talk about that one. I have not sewn jeans or denim, but I will demonstrate and show you how this machine handles denim. Now I've put a fresh denim needle in each machine so that you can have the best experience of what this machine would be like sewing on denim. Like I said, I do not have any regrets with purchasing this machine. It's a great starter machine. I am teaching my daughter to sew as well, and she uses this machine primarily. So this is 2 layers. Pretty nice stitch. It's nice and neat and straight. No gaps, no skipping or anything. Looks really good. I didn't feel any resistance from the machine. Just fold it over. And we are going to sew now on 4 layers. It went all the way through. A nice stitch on both sides. It went all the way through. This is mid-weight denim. So that was a little hesitant just going through. All right, there's 10 layers of denim. I think this machine passed the test. What do you think? And again, this is just a medium weight 100% cotton denim fabric, but it survived 10 layers. I think I'm gonna stop right there. So the next machine I have here is my baby lock, and this is a heavy machine in itself. I cannot pick this up with one hand. I have to use two. That's how heavy it is. Now this machine is actually the third machine that I got. My husband actually bought it for me as a gift. I won't say that this machine is for everybody because it is up there in price. There's kind of like two versions of this Baby Lock Brilliant. I can't remember exactly what the difference is in the other model. Now this model runs about $1,000, and this one actually has the knee lift. This little piece goes right in here, and you can lift your presser foot with your knee. I'm just going to use my hand. Lift it up and down. That makes it really convenient for when you're like turning corners and raising your presser foot a lot. You don't have to keep reaching back here. You can just use your knee. This is the machine that I primarily sew on. This one does have a much bigger LCD screen, very bright. It tells you what presser foot you need to use for your different stitches. Easy to use once you get the hang of it. The other version of this machine, the cheaper one, I think was about $700 if I'm not mistaken. It does not come with the knee lift. It has less font options. Here's all your different stuff. But it has less font options, and I'm not sure if it came with all of the presser feet either. So don't quote me on any of this, but I do know that there is a difference between this one and the smaller model. So this one, it does come with some different presser feet. My seam ripper goes there. I'm not sure where that is. The J foot is the one that's already on the machine. It has storage for some bobbins, extra needles, all that good stuff. And then you even have another storage compartment back here. And I keep my extra walking foot back here. I haven't sewn denim on any of the machines. Do I have any regrets with purchasing this machine? Absolutely not. I love this thing. Number one reason I love it is because it does a reverse zigzag stitch. Most machines that are in the cheaper range do not do a reverse zigzag stitch. It only kind of tacks it in place. Now it doesn't do a reverse on the lightning bolt, but with the wider zigzag stitches, it will do a reverse stitch. The other thing that I really like about this machine is the threading system. It is really easy. You follow your guides to thread your machine as normal. Okay, so once you've threaded your machine through the top part as normal, you get down here, pull your thread, you're gonna put it through this bar, behind this bar actually. I'm sorry, I need to use both of my hands to do so. Once you have it between that bar, you are going to bring it through this silver guide here above number 7, and then to number 8, which is actually your thread cutter, and this is with your presser foot up. You're going to press down on this lever and it just snaps the thread right in. The other thing that I really loved about this machine is it has a cut button here. So when you are finished sewing, you can press this. It will cut your thread without you having to use the thread cutter over here. There's also an option to set it where when you do this, it will do a back stitch and cut it and all that good stuff. But I haven't gotten into those advanced settings yet. So let's sew with our first 2 layers of denim. And again, this has a brand new denim needle in it, not the one from the last machine, fresh new needle. And this machine is just very smooth to me. Even when you're sewing, it's not as loud as most machines. And this also has your speed control. It's going through very smoothly. Very nice, neat, straight stitch. Nice, neat, straight stitch. Perfect stitch. And we are getting through all 12 layers of the denim. So I'm going to stop right there because I think this machine speaks for itself. So this machine is the Brother ST150HDH. ST stands for strong and tough. I know the HD is like heavy duty. Not sure what the other H stands for. If we are talking about weight and size, this one is heavier than that SQ9285, but lighter than the Baby Lock. But it does have some weight to it. You can tell the difference. I have never sewn on this machine before, and I've had it for over a year now. This is the second machine I purchased, and I purchased this one from Amazon, and I think the price point of this one is about $3.19. And I purchased this one specifically for denim and my heavier weight fabric. I've never sewn on it. I haven't even turned it on. So we are going to experience this firsthand together. Now, I don't even know what kind of needle is already in the machine. I would assume it is a needle that can handle heavier weight fabric since it is a heavy duty machine, right? But to be fair and not have any bias, I am going to change that needle out to a denim needle that I use in the other machines just so it can be fair across the board. Okay, so as previously stated, I've never used this machine, never turned it on. This is the first time. So it's already on a standard setting for the stitches. I have threaded it, put some bobbin in. This one does have a needle up and down, a reverse stitch, and speed control. Let's get started. I'm going to start with 2 layers of fabric. And again, like I said, the needle that was already in this machine was probably a heavy duty needle already because that's the kind of machine it is. But just to be fair, I just want to use the same needle across the board. Okay, so that concludes our test of the denim. I think all 3 machines did very well. I also think that if you were to purchase the Project Runway machine, you'd be very pleased with that one as well. I believed it would be able to do just as much as the SQ9285 can do. They're pretty similar, not much different, just about the $50 price difference. But as far as power and capability and performance, pretty good. And for me, I probably would take the Project Runway over the SQ. Like I said, I picked the SQ for the monogramming feature. But either one of these machines would be great for you to sew some denim on. I don't think you would have any issues at all. As far as the Sew It Academy, I didn't get too busy to keep up with the classes, but it is self-paced and you can go as fast or as slow as you want. Each course does build from the previous course. So when I say she's going to have you all the way right on your skills and everything, you're going to learn so much. Another thing that I do like about the Sew It Academy is that if there's a month when you know you're not going to be doing a lot of sewing or not going to get through any of the courses, you can choose not to pay for that month. And then when you're ready to pick it back up, just pay and continue your courses. And that is what I've had to do a lot because, like I said, I haven't been up to par with the courses. Not because I got too busy, just because there were other projects that popped into my head, other things I wanted to make, other things I wanted to do. And so that kind of just fell by the wayside. Not only that, but I talked about my fear of buttonholes. So the course that I am currently sitting at is the course where we start putting on buttons and making buttonholes. Now, I will say that my anxiety with zippers is just about up there with my anxiety of buttonholes, but I have done zippers. I've done 4 skirts with zippers, and they've gotten better each time, but I still haven't perfected it. So when I see something with a zipper, I'm likely to pass that project until a later date because I'm just like, I ain't doing no zipper. But the Sew It Academy is great, and I really thank you for signing up and supporting me through that link. If you are interested in sewing at all, learning a little bit, she has all kind of resources that you can go to on the Sew It Academy to help you with bias tape, putting in pockets, putting in zippers, buttonholes, all of that. Very affordable, less than $10 a month if you choose either the women's or the men's course. If you want to do both consecutively, then you get a little bit of a discount and it's about $18 a month. But that is by far the cheapest, affordable online sewing school that I found. And not only that, but you really, really learn. And she takes her time and she teaches you. I absolutely love the Sew It Academy, and I'm really glad I joined. I don't think I would have the same success or feel the same way if I had joined any other school. I have signed up for some other services, and it's just not the same. It is not the same. So Mimi G has done a good job at putting together the Sew It Academy. It's awesome. It's excellent. Try it out. The link is in the description box below. If you use that link, I do get a small commission at no extra charge to you, and it really helps support my channel. I hope this video has been helpful. I hope it helps you choose a great machine, and I hope you sew all the denim, all the jeans that your heart desires. Until next time, see it, make it, slay it.
It's that time of year when everybody's dancing.